The Liberian Chief Executive President Jose Nyuma Boakai is about to deliver the keynote address of this 2023 Global Hunger Index Report launch here at the Mama Point Hotel in Monrovia. Let's now go over to the podium and pick it up from where the president is with his keynote address.
Liberia, which have a chart, managing director, government institutions, foreign partners, news media. Ladies and gentlemen, I came this morning with a prepared speech. This forum, but I find it very interesting that instead of a prepared speech, I want to tell you a little bit about the agricultural situation in this country. Because almost all my life I worked in agriculture. The time I left school, I went to Lofa to work with LPMC producing cocoa, coffee, oil palm, processing, rice, and coffee for export. As a matter of fact, I'm the only one in Liberia who had worked in the entire sector, school to the farm, becoming the first Liberia managing director for export produce, and then becoming minister of agriculture. So I work with all these institutions. And I want to believe that one of my awards, if agriculture doesn't work in this country, I don't think it will work. And we're going to make sure it works. I see no reason a country so well endowed, water, land, everything that is needed to produce food, we cannot produce it. We're going to produce food. The statistics I see over there are not just alarming, but they don't represent Liberia. When I was a Minister of Agriculture, only 30% of our rice we imported. Today, instead of 30%, we import about 70%. This is unacceptable and is not going to work. A lot of people talk about agriculture. When you go to my farm, I was just there one weekend. I have on the signboard, the best fertilizer in agriculture is your presence. If you're not there, it will give you all the statistics. It will not be true. The best fertilizer is your presence. Absentee farmers cannot be successful. You want to be a farmer? Be a farmer. And the next thing is, when I was Minister of Agriculture, we never imported poultry. We had a Sangay farm producing, the Baker farm producing, we had a Bright farm producing, and individual farmers producing. So we never brought chicken in this country. And it's not even good to depend on bringing imported chicken from everywhere. So Liberians, we have to be serious about agriculture. I tell people you can wear 3 suits for a year if you can wash it, but you have to eat every day. I heard someone saying that Liberians, we don't eat right, we have not eating. A couple of years, I was in Germany with the Minister of Culture then, and in one of the forums, they asked us, what's your staple? And I heard the Australian minister say, in Australia, we don't eat rice, we have not eaten. And they asked me, I said, no, we are not big rice eaters. In Liberia, we only eat rice 7 days a week. And sometimes 3 times a day. So that was enough to tell you our dependence on rice. And before that time, all the variety of rice I see in this country, we didn't have it. It was either U.S. power because I reported that under the PF40 program. And today we see the countries that are so highly populated are the ones feeding us. It's a shame. Why should you bring rice from India, from China, from Vietnam? But you have all the land and the soil and the water. So for those of you who are working in the Ministry of Agriculture, you're in a serious trouble because you want to be in your case. Production. I heard you talking about extension. Extension, we have a habit, we go to countries and we put there a structure, we call it Ministry of Agriculture. There are no veterinarians there, there are no agronomists there, there are no soil scientists there. How do you intend the farmers? Who do they have access to? The building? We have to change. We have to change that. We have to feed ourselves. And that we'll do. The carry that we had, we made autonomous. We could attract investors. But we got the wrong people in the wrong places. Everywhere is political. Carry was not supposed to be. It's a research center. I have said that in this administration, we want to elevate Booker Washington to a technical institute that will even help to produce appropriate technology industry. Attracted to agriculture by using cutlasses. The time has passed. We have to make it in a way that will be appealing to them, that will be attractive. You go to FOIA and work with the women there. In agriculture, we have so many places to go, no land. Pachawi, we used to do it there. Fangona, we used to do it there. With FOIA, we do it there. And so agriculture is not something to use as just a place to go and talk about maybe making it work. They have to make it work. I have said that all of our community colleges, they must do agriculture. You can't have poultry if you don't have feed. You see the president, former president of Nigeria, he put a poultry program here. What is keeping it from being operational effectively? But there's no feed. Can we produce corn? Can we have women cooperatives working? Can we have youth forming cooperatives to produce? There's a someone that doesn't represent us. So community colleges, we have to make them agriculture. At least Minister of Agriculture, the function of the ministry, we have projects in this country. We have ECADP, LCADP, NCRDP. We were producing. We were exporting. Agriculture is another area that would employ most of the young people in this country. In agro-industry, and I can show you in that Banga, all county, we got to put food processing. So that farmers can have access. In agriculture, you can't do everything. You can't grow and then market. You do one thing, you pass it on to the other. If the tomato farmer can produce tomato and give it to somebody to do the processing, they go back to production. Here we do, that's why our food get right in the market, because you produce cassava, you still have to sell it. If that cassava is not sold, you can't go back to produce some more. This is not a way we're going. We're going to produce. We're going to produce, other people are going to market. You in the great United States, you go to the supermarket there. Food from farmer, food from different corporations. Not the farmers. The rice farmer in America doesn't go to sell rice. They produce, they harvest continental grain, pick them up and sell it. Our problem here is that we want to do everything, and not because we want to do, that's the way we have learned to do it. And that's why you talk about adding value. The farmer is not capable of adding value. They transfer that responsibility to somebody. And so we're here talking about agriculture, food. Liberia has the opportunity to produce, and we're going to produce. I can assure you. I want to thank our partners who are willing to work with us. As we talk about youth empowerment agriculture, the African Development Bank has just made available, we will get a loan of $16 million to empower the young people. We want to establish poultry industries in this country. I'm putting on our 5 fish ponds, and we're going to have agriculture going around to empower people to grow fish, to be able to have nutrition. We cannot continue to being blessed with such vast land, water, and everything, and they depend on the good of food. This is something we have to do ourselves. Everybody wants to be a farmer's son. You have to be a farmer yourself. Way back we had a slogan, I'm proud to be a farmer's wife. You have to be a farmer yourself. Agriculture is the way forward. We are not going to produce new airplanes, new cars for the world, but we can feed ourselves and feed the world. We have the opportunity. So today I want to be thankful to our partners concerned worldwide for the dedication to producing and polishing the number for the index. You are in a country and the arrest agenda, you know the first letter there is for agriculture, because we believe we can produce. We used to export, and we can do it again. I also want to do that with food production. We just went to Cote d'Ivoire last time. We visited their labs. We visited the farms. Liberians have now learned to diversify, at least their land. You don't depend just on rice. You can eat yam, you can grow it. You're growing on the farm. You're growing oranges on the farm. One day I'd like to visit my farm. It's not a talking farm, it has to be a farm that is working. We're growing oranges, avocado, soursop, and things that you eat, and that's for export. So this team is compelling because it is necessary for our country. And the involvement of the young people in agriculture, we have to create those opportunities for them. They are not going to go back to holding cutlasses and brushing. They have machines now. I have on my phone machine that can harvest rice and tie the rice at the same time. We have power tillers. We have all of those things that are young people can use. So let me say to the young people, those that we live on our people live on $2 a day. We deserve more than that. In a country such as I'm told that 65% of our household income goes on food. We grew up in Foya, almost every corridor in Foya had rice. They produce rice. The oil palm we put there for them years ago, they're still in production. They need new harvesting methods, but they are there. And I believe to do here, especially in the Ministry of Agriculture, we have a responsibility to put food on the table for working farmers. We have to involve the youth. We have to invest in them. We have to be sustainable in agriculture. That's the way that Liberia is going to go. And I'm telling you that even with the Ministry of Agriculture, we have a lot of projects in the pipeline, and we're going to implement. Agriculture is not going to be a fund, not going to be people sitting there in offices. We've done it before, and we can do it. And so, we want to say to our partners that the power of shaping the youth, the food system, is going to work. We're going to make it work. In agriculture, there's not going to be politics, it's going to be production. We're going to make sure that those of you who are in it want to create cooperatives, because there's two cooperatives. At LPNC, we used to have marketing cooperatives. All we need is production cooperatives. Farmers who are producing cocoa must work together. Adding value is what we're going to do. Some individual efforts are being made. We need to work with them. We need to empower them. We need to produce food to feed ourselves and feed those countries that don't have the possibilities that we have. So, instead of a prepared speech here, I just want to encourage all of us that we should take agriculture serious, because all this worrying about malnutrition for children, we don't have to have that. We can change the story around, and I can assure you, before the end of our 6 years, the story is going to change. That index is going to our young people are going to benefit from that project. It's not going to be a ceremonial thing. It's going to be something that will make tangible, reliable, feed ourselves. If you can't feed yourself, you're not truly independent. And we always say we do not subsidize agriculture. We buy rice from China, we subsidize Chinese agriculture. We buy rice from India, we subsidize the agriculture. What we want to do is to subsidize our agriculture, produce, feed our children, feed our population, and make our country better.